There's a reason why in mythology some of the most compelling stories are the ones that have to do with control. There's just a realness to it. When I'm designing a demonstration, I like to start from that place of realness. Then I'll slowly erase the method. With psychic surgery, you get to perform a strange operation on somebody while they're wide awake. You take an invisible scalpel, you cut open their arm, you pull back the skin, you pull out the ligaments, the tendons, the bone. Then you put in a brick or a stone. Their arm feels heavy. There, how's that arm feel?
Yeah, like I could move it, but it's weird.
Yeah, well, there's bricks in it, so.
Get him out of me.
You can put in an iron bar. They feel it slide in their arm and it gets so stiff, they feel like they can't move it.
Okay.
You can even connect your two arms together and show how the arms move in perfect synchrony, almost as though they're just one limb.
Shit.
We're one brain!
You might see this impossible looking thing and think, well, this has to be some kind of hypnosis. But there's no induction. There's no special language. It's as simple and natural as it looks on camera. What I'm about to share with you is a new way of thinking about magic. Although it's easy for anybody to perform, it can only be done by those who take the time to learn it from the inside out. I can teach you how to do that. Psychic surgery is the demonstration that people talk about years after experiencing it.
Why? It's much more complicated to...
I'm excited to finally share this with you. My name is Aaron Alexander, and this is Psychic Surgery.
A little bit better.
How are you feeling?
Back to normal.
Back to normal.
It's weird that I wasn't normal. Like it feels noticeable.
What you're watching is me approach a random group of strangers in Boston and showing them psychic surgery. What's happening is possible because I'm basically using a series of tools to get them or invite them to use a part of their mind that they don't know that they can. The part of their mind that can imagine things differently, that can experience the world differently. Now, this method was first in my book, Reality as an Art, which came out quite a while ago. And in that book, it explains why this works, how this works. But you actually don't need any of that because I'm going to teach you the steps to do it here. And I'm going to teach you to use it as this little game that allows people to playfully open that space in their minds where they can kind of bend reality a little bit. I think of this as one of the most natural things that people can do, to kind of play with each other and bend reality a little bit. But the fact that I think it's natural doesn't mean it's going to be easy. I know from experience that some people are going to struggle with this, while some people will pick it up like that. So what I've done in this video is I've crammed in everything I possibly can to give you the best chance of being somebody who can just pick this up and run with it and play with it and have a lot of fun. So what that means is I have a really detailed instructional where I go through every step, how to engage people, how to set things up, how to pull them into a space where they're ready for something unusual to happen. I include raw footage. I don't try to make myself look good. Every single take is in this video. So there's ones that look fantastic. There's ones where I'm struggling. There's ones where people don't really understand me because there's a language barrier. There's some people who are a little bit, they're just there to be skeptical. I've put all of those in because I think the best way to learn is to see real things happening in real time. You're also not just going to watch me do it because I've done it 1,000 times. That's not as interesting as watching somebody do it for the first time. You can learn a ton from that. And so what we've done is Jake, who masterminded this video, phoned up his friend Chris Bolter, who's an amazing performer out in Salem, Massachusetts. We visit him. He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know what I'm going to do. And you get to experience this with him for the first time, and you get to learn it alongside of him. And then, because it's been a few months since we filmed this, I had some time to phone up James Brown, who's a fantastic performer. Most of you will know him. And we talk through his first time doing this on a stage. We talk about what worked and what didn't. And we also we sit down for a little while and we talk a little bit about, okay, if this is a new approach to you and you're not used to doing this kind of mind-body stuff, this approach to creating magical moments, what's going to help you out? And we've included that too. I know that you can learn this. Not everyone's going to be able to pick it up from video, but I swear to you, I'm going to do everything I possibly can to help you out with that. I've been teaching this approach to performing for over 10 years now, I've taught it to kids, I've taught it to adults, I've taught it to scientists, I've taught it to some of the top entertainers in the world. I've had such incredible experiences with this kind of thing that I know that for those of you who put in the effort and learn how to do it, you will see amazing results, and it's worth every struggle that you might go through. During that same time, and actually for a little bit longer, I've also worked in mental health. And this is the kind of thing that sometimes I use as a way of reminding myself and others that our minds are not something that we need to be afraid of. In fact, our minds are this place where we have some real human superpowers. And when we remember that, or when we remind each other of that, some amazing things can be possible. In fact, that's possibly the most exciting thing about all of this to me, is that when we're showing something magical and we're showing something real, we're showing something true about ourselves, this incredible capability of our minds and our bodies that we're only just scratching the surface of here. So I'm really, really excited to share that and for you to be able to play with that too.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut this off, take it out. Take that out. That back in.
He's gonna run away with all their puzzles.
You're the most important job here. All right, I'm gonna open this back up.
How does that happen? How's that a thing?
Well, you see, once you make enough space in here, you can fit in some bricks. You can fit in a bar. It's pretty straightforward.
The bar was weird. It's like.
Okay, so what do we got? We got our.
Ligaments and
I'm gonna start with the bone first. Yeah, makes sense. Sorry.
Sense, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Nice.
And ligaments and tendons.
Thank you, yeah. Appreciate it.
And we'll put in the muscles.
Muscles.
They're important.
So back up.
And so this guy back up. Okay, take that off.
That's it. We're good.
Yeah, how's that feel?
that was good. Do you next?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.